Hi, welcome to Graphext. Today we're going to be talking about the settings area here on the graph. Okay, I'm going to be explaining these little buttons over here. And we're going to be working with this project where we analyze all the players from FIFA 18. So they are football/soccer players. Okay. So let's start with this one, with the select area one. Let's say I'm interested in a specific area, but it appears very small here on the graph. For example, this one, which is cluster 10, I believe. So I will click on select area and then select the area that I'm interested in. And it will select this area. And also all the variables are going to be automatically filtered by that area. Okay, so I can just analyze it very easily. Then this button here is full screen. So you have the graph in full screen now, and you can just zoom in and zoom out and explore it however you want. Then the zoom in and zoom out buttons. And then I'm going to start here, okay? As I said, this is a data set full of different football players. So let's say I want to look for Cristiano Ronaldo. It is here, but let's say I don't see it, okay? So I will write here Cristiano Ronaldo, and there it is, okay? So this is very useful when we have huge data sets like this one, and we want to find a specific node. So here we have size mapping. And we can choose the size of our nodes to make them smaller or bigger, okay? Whatever works for you. And same thing happens with the labels. In this case, the labels are the names of the players, so you can have less or none, or you can have more labels, okay? Here you can export the graph, and the file is going to be exported as a PNG, so you can choose either dark or light theme or transparent background, okay? And you just click on export, and there you have it. And here we have the create an insight button, okay? If you're not familiar with this one, I suggest you go and watch our video that we have on creating and sharing insights. And last but definitely not least, the variables manager. So let's start from the bottom. Here we have show nodes connections. If we say we don't want to see it and save it, you see how here we have deleted all the connections. So now the nodes are not connected. Okay, let's click on this again. And default node color defined by cluster in this case. So as you see, there are different clusters here, and by default our graph is colored by those clusters. But maybe we want to color the graph by other variable and we want to keep it that way. So we click here again, default node color defined by and overall, which is one of our variables, and we click on save, and now it is colored by overall, okay? The overall rating of these players. So it goes from lower rating to higher rating. And if we select this one by default, every time we open the project, it is going to be colored by overall. Let's get back to cluster, and then default node size defined by, in this case is overall, but let's say age, okay? And I'm gonna make them a little bit bigger so you can see. So we have chosen age. So the bigger the nodes are, the older the player is, okay? So here, for example, here is a very big one, or here, then we have smaller ones over here, okay? You can see the difference between this and this, or this. This one must be very young. Yeah. And that's it from here. And then you can also show node labels using whatever you want. In this case, it's name, which makes a lot more sense for this project as we're talking about players. But again, you can choose any variable that you're interested in. Okay? And that will be it about this area here. So if you have any other questions related to this or to anything else, you know where to find us. Just click on here and we're ready and happy to help you with any of your questions. And yeah, I hope you find this video very interesting and useful, and see you next time. Bye bye.